Oh yeah, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the road trip. Welcome back, Kingdom Builders, road trippers, Akeem, and Akatim, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, everybody, welcome back. In-laws, everybody in the house, man. Everybody in the house, shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to each and every single one of you, your homes, your dwelling places, where you stay at, your loved ones, your friends, your children, and your pets, man, them little fur babies. That's right. Right. Glorious, happy Shabbat, man. One up. Happy Shabbat, one love, Mishpachah, and friends. Happy Shabbat, man. All right. All praises, man. All praises to the Most High. We got some new water. All right. All praises to the Most High. Abada Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waharuach HaKadesh, man. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, all praises to the Most High. If you don't feel it in your bones, you need to check your pulse. All praises to Yahweh. Right. All praises to Yahweh. Glory to Yahweh Shai. That's right. Honors to the Ruach HaKadesh. And my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of you Kingdom Builders. That's right. Right. So we're into some scripture reading tonight. We're going to be getting some scrolls. That's right. So you have an opportunity to get your scrolls out now if you want to follow along for this little marathon that we're about to read on tonight. I mean, I don't know how you feel, but, I feel like reading some scrolls. That's right. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So where are we at, fam? Where we at, fam? Where we leave off on the last one, fam? Well, I think it was the book of Jasher, right? Yeah, it was. It was the book of Jasher. We finished up, what was it, chapter 55 through 57. So we need to start on 58. Naturally, correct. Right. So we're going to do the Safar HaYashar, which is Jasher, chapter 58. You have a few moments. You already had a few moments. But we're going to go ahead and start reading. But you know what? I just want to say all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High Yahweh. You know why? Because I'm so thankful and so grateful for what he did for me today in that office. I'm so grateful. And I know that there's somebody out there who he's done something miraculous in your life today. Something that is just unspeakable, right? That you know that he has his handprint, his signature is all over something that happened in somebody's life today, and you know it. And I just want to give all thanks and praises because I've been praying for y'all. I've been praying for all of you, and your prosperity. You know what I'm saying? That you win, that you're out here winning right now and living real comfortable right now. Right? We are not in Jacob's trouble anymore. Yaakov's trouble is over with, bro. And this is proof. This is the month of Nisan. This is the month of March, right? In the Hebrew calendar, this is the first month of the year. All right? And if you haven't felt some new beginnings in your life, some turnover, some Uno reverse cards happening, oh man, you need to be praying, right? What Elohim do you serve? What Elohim do you serve? Ladies and gentlemen. All right, no further ado. I'm just very excited today, and I'm very blessed always, but today I'm just really feeling blessed. You know, the Most High has come down from his seat and provided the ruach within me and just touched me in a way that just, it's unspeakable. There's not words to describe how I'm feeling right now. I'm just very blessed, and I'm thankful for each and every single one of you. Thank you for spending this time with me about to read these chapters, okay? So right now we're looking at the book of Jasher, chapter 58. We definitely got 58 locked in, okay? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no doubt. All right, and then 59, that's going to be, yeah, we're going to swallow that one up easy, man. That's a simple one. 60, yeah, okay, we're just going to read we're just going to read, all right? Lean not on our own understanding. We're not trying to plan this out. Read the book, Aharon. Read the book. Read these scrolls. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, no further ado. Book of Jasher, chapter 58. Let's begin. Let's get this work. Let's get this work. Chapter 58. 58, and it reads, and it came to pass in the 32nd year of the Israelites, right? Yahudim, going down to Mizraim, that is in the 71st year of the life of Joseph. In that year died Pharaoh, king of Mizraim, and Magron, his son, reigned in his stead. And Pharaoh commanded Joseph before his death to be a father to his son, Magron, and that Magron should be under the care of Joseph and under his counsel. And all Mizraim consented to this thing, that Joseph should be king over them. For all the Egyptians loved Joseph as before now. Only Magron, the son of Pharaoh, sat upon his father's throne, and he became king in those days in his father's stead. Magron was 41 years old when he began to reign, and 40 years he reigned in Mizraim, and all Mizraim called his name Pharaoh after the name of his father, as it was their custom to do in Mizraim to every king that reigned over them. Remember that? Okay. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh reigned in his father's stead, he placed the laws of Mizraim and all the affairs of government in the hand of Joseph, as his father had commanded him. And Joseph became king over Mizraim, for he superintended over all Mizraim, and all Mizraim was under his care and under his counsel. For all Mizraim inclined to Joseph after the death of Pharaoh, and they loved him exceedingly to reign over them. And there were some people among them who did not like him, saying, no stranger will reign over us. Still the whole government of Mizraim devolved in those days upon Joseph after the death of Pharaoh, he being the regulator. Right? Listen, the regulator, doing as he liked throughout the land without anyone interfering. And all Mizraim was under the care of Joseph, and Joseph made war with all his surrounding enemies, and he subdued them. Also all the land of all the Philistines unto the borders of Canaan did Joseph subdue. Right? Until the land of Canaan. But he didn't step into Canaan, right? Because that's his people's land. That's our land, right? That's his family's land. He's not going to step over there. Those kings are allied with his people, right? With his brothers. So he's not going to do that. Pay attention. Did Joseph subdue, and they were all under his power, and they gave a yearly tax unto Joseph. And Pharaoh, king of Mizraim, sat upon his throne in his father's stead, but he was under the control and counsel of Joseph. All right. As he was at first under the control of his father. Neither did he reign but in the land of Mizraim only, under the counsel of Joseph, but Joseph reigned over the whole country at that time, from Mizraim unto the great river Perath. And Joseph was successful in all his ways, and the Most High was with him. And the Most High gave Joseph additional wisdom and honor and glory and love toward him in the hearts of the Egyptians and throughout the land. And Joseph reigned over the whole country 40 years. And all the countries of the Philistines and Canaan and Zidon, and on the other side of Jordan, brought presents unto Joseph all his days. And the whole country was in the hand of Joseph, and they brought unto him a yearly tribute as it was regulated. For Joseph had fought against all his surrounding enemies and subdued them, and the whole country was in the hand of Joseph, and Joseph sat securely upon his throne in Mizraim. And also all his brethren, the sons of Jacob, dwelt securely in the land all the days of Joseph. And they were fruitful and multiplied exceedingly in the land, and they served the Most High all their days. And their father Jacob had commanded them, as their father, right, commanded them. And it came to pass at the end of many days and years, when the children of Esau were dwelling quietly in the land with Bela their king, that the children of Esau were fruitful and multiplied in the land, and they resolved to go and fight with the sons of Jacob and all Mizraim, and to deliver their brother Zepho, the son of Eliphaz, and his men, for they were yet in those days slaves to Joseph, right? Joseph. And the children of Esau sent unto all the children of the east, and they made peace with them. And all the children of the east came unto them to go with the children of Esau to Mizraim to battle. And there came also unto them of the people of Angeas, king of Dinhabah. And they also sent unto the children of Ishmael, and they also came unto them. And verse 17. And all this people assembled and came unto Seir to assist the children of Esau in their battle. And this camp was very large and heavy, with people numerous as the sand of the sea, but about 800,000 men, infantry and cavalry. And all these troops went down to Mizraim to fight with the sons of Jacob, and they encamped by Ramses. And Joseph went out with his brethren, with the mighty men of Mizraim, about 600 men, not that many, and they fought with them in the land of Ramses. And the sons of Yaakov at that time again fought with the children of Esau in the 15th year of the sons of Yaakov going down to Mizraim. That is the 13th year of the reign of Bela over the children of Esau in Seir. And the Most High gave all the mighty men of Esau and the children of the east into the hands of Joseph and his brethren. And the people of the children of Esau and the children of the east were smitten before Joseph. And of the people of Esau and the children of the east that were slain, there fell before the sons of Yaakov about 200,000 men, and their king Bela the son of Beor fell with them in the battle. And when the children of Esau saw that their king had fallen in battle and was dead, their hands became weak in the combat. And Joseph and his brethren and all Mizraim were still smiting the people of the house of Esau, and all Esau's people were afraid of the sons of Yaakov and fled from before them. And Joseph and his brethren and all Mizraim pursued them a day's journey, and they slew yet from them about 300 men, continuing to smite them in the road, and they afterward turned back from them. And Joseph and all of his brethren returned to Mizraim. Not one man was missing from them, but of the Egyptians there fell 12 men. Another 12 bite the dust. And when Joseph returned to Mizraim, he ordered Zepho and his men to be additionally bound, and they bound them in irons, and they increased their grief. Yep, yeah, they did. And all the people of the children of Esau and the children of the east returned in shame, each unto his city, for all the mighty men that were with them had fallen in battle. And when the children of Esau saw that their king had died in battle, they hastened and took a man from the people of the children of the east. His name was Jobab, the son of Zarach, from the land of Batsra, and they caused him to reign over them instead of Bela their king. And Jobab sat upon the throne of Bela as king in his stead. And Jobab reigned in Edom over all the children of Esau 10 years. And the children of Esau went no more to fight with the sons of Yaakov, right? From that day forward, for the sons of Esau knew the valor of the sons of Yaakov, and they were greatly afraid of them. But from that day forward, the children of Esau hated the sons of Yaakov, and the hatred and enmity were very strong between them all the days unto this day. And it came to pass after this, that at the end of 10 years, Jobab, the son of Zarach, from Batsra died, and the children of Esau took a man whose name was Chusham from the land of Teman, and they made him king over them instead of Jobab. And Chusham reigned in Edom over all the children of Esau for 20 years. And Joseph, the king of Mizraim, and his brethren, and all the children of all the children of Mizraim dwelt securely in Mizraim. And all the children of Yahsher'al dwelt securely in Mizraim in those days, together with all the children of Joseph and his brethren, having no hindrance or evil accident in the land of Mizraim, was at that time at rest from war in the days of Joseph and his brethren. That's the end of chapter 58. Let's continue more, okay? Sorry for the little slip up right there. Got a little tongue-tied, all right? It's no problem. It's not a problem. Let's continue, all right? We're going to get back into it. Chapter 59. It's on deck. You ready? All right. That's what I want to hear. All right. 59, and it reads, and these are the names of the sons of Yahsher'al who dwelt in Mizraim, who had come with Yaakov. All the sons of Yaakov came unto Mizraim, every man with his household. The children of Leah were Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun, and their sister Dinah. And the sons of Rachel were Joseph and Benjamin. And the sons of Zilpah, the handmaid of Leah, were Gad and Asher. And the sons of Bilhah, the handmaid of Rachel, were Dan and Naphtali. And these were the offsprings that were born unto them in the land of Canaan before they came unto Mizraim with their father Yaakov. The sons of Reuben were Chanach, Palu, Chetzron, and Chemri. And the sons of Simeon were Jamuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jakin, Zochar, and Saul, the sons of the Canaanite woman. And the children of Levi were Gershon, Kehas, and Merari, and their sister Jochebed, who was born unto them in their going down to Mizraim. And the sons of Judah were Onan, Shelah, Perez, and Zarach. And and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Perez were Chezron and Chamuel. And the sons of Issachar were Tola, Puvah, Job, and Shamram. And the sons of Zabulon were Sered, Elon, and Jachleel. And the son of Dan was Chushim. And the sons of Naphtali were Jachziel, Gunai, Jetzer, and Shilam. And the sons of Gad were Ziphion, Chagai, Shunai, Esban, Eri, Arodai, and Areli. And the children of Asher were Jimnah, Jishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarak. And their sons Beriah were Chibar and Malkiel. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela, Bekar, Ashbel, Gera, Naaman, Akai, Rosh, Mupim, Chupim, and Ord. And the sons of Joseph that were born unto him in Mizraim were Manasseh and Ephraim. And all the souls that were out from the loins of Yaakov were 70 souls. These are they who came with Yaakov their father unto Mizraim to dwell there, and Joseph and all his brethren dwelt securely in Mizraim. And they ate of the best of Mizraim all the days of the life of Joseph. Right? All the days of the life of Joseph. And Joseph lived in the land of Mizraim 93 years, and Joseph reigned over all Mizraim 80 years. And when the days of Joseph drew nigh that he should die, he sent and called for his brethren and all his father's household, and they all came together and sat before him. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto the whole of his father's household, Behold, I die, and Yahweh will surely visit you and bring you up from this land to the land which he swore to your fathers to give unto them. And it will be, when Yahweh will visit you to bring you up from here to the land of your fathers, bring up my bones with you from here. And Joseph made the sons of Yahsher'al to swear for their seed after them, saying, Yahweh will surely visit you, and you will bring up my bones with you from here. And it came to pass after this that Joseph died in that year, the 71st year of the Israelites, the Yahudim, going down to Mizraim, right? And Joseph was 110 years old when he died, and in the land of Mizraim, and all his brethren and all his servants rose up, and they embalmed Joseph, as was their custom, right? And his brethren and all Mizraim mourned over him for 70 days, just like they did his father, just like they did Yaakov, right? Pay attention. 27, and it reads, And they put Joseph in a coffin filled with spices and all sorts of perfume, and they buried him by the side of the river that is Sihor. And his sons and all his brethren and the whole of his father's household made a 7 days mourning for him. And it came to pass after the death of Joseph, all the Egyptians began in those days to rule over the children of Yahsher'al. And Pharaoh king of Mizraim, who reigned in his father's stead, took all the laws of Mizraim and conducted the whole government of Mizraim under his counsel, and he reigned securely over his people. It's gonna get bad. Alright, that's a little bit of foreshadowing. There, Mishpachah. Alright, let's continue. Let's get some more of this, alright? Chapter 60, and it reads, And when the year came around, being the 72nd year from the Israelites, the Yahudim, going down to Mizraim after the death of Joseph, Zepho the son of Eliphaz, the son of Esau, fled from Mizraim, he and his men, and they went away. And he came to Africa, which is Dinhaba, to Angeas, king of Africa. And Angeas received him with great honor, and he made Zepho the captain of his host. And Zepho found favor in the sight of Angeas and in the sight of all his people. And Zepho was captain of the host to Angeas, king of Africa, for many days. And Zepho enticed Angeas, king of Africa, to collect all his army to go and fight with the Egyptians and with the sons of Yaakov, and to avenge of them the cause of his brethren. But Angeas would not listen to Zepho to do this thing, for Angeas knew the strength of the sons of Yaakov, and what they had done to his army, and their warfare with the children of Esau. And Zepho was in those days very great in the sight of Angeas, and in the sight of all his people, and he continually enticed them to make war against Mizraim, but they would not. And it came to pass in those days, there was in the land of Chittim a man in the city of Puzimna, whose name was Uzu, and he became degenerately defiled by the children of Chittim. And the man died and had no son, only one daughter, whose name was Janiah. And the damsel was exceedingly beautiful, comely, and intelligent. There was none seen like unto her for beauty and wisdom throughout the land. And the people of Angeas, king of Africa, saw her, and they came and praised her unto him. And Angeas sent to the children of Chittim, and he requested to take her unto himself for a wife. And the people of Chittim consented to give her unto him for a wife. And when the messengers of Angeas were going out from the land of Chittim to take their journey, behold, the messengers of Turnus, king of Bebintu, came unto Chittim, for Tarnus, king of Bebintu, also sent his messengers to request Janiah for him, to take unto himself for a wife.
for all his men had also praised her to him. Therefore he sent all his servants unto her. And the servants of Turnus came to Chittim, and they asked for Janiah to be taken unto Turnus their king for a wife. And the people of Chittim said unto them, We cannot give her, because Angeas the king of Africa desired her to take her unto him for a wife before you came, and that we should give her unto him. And now therefore we cannot do this thing to deprive Angeas of the damsel, in order to give her unto Turnus. For we are greatly afraid of Angeas, lest he come and battle against us and destroy us, and Turnus your master will not be able to deliver us from his hand. And when the messengers of Turnus heard all the words of the children of Chittim, they turned back to their master and told him all the words of the children of Chittim. And the children of Chittim sent a memorial to Angeas, saying, Behold, Turnus has sent for Janiah to take her unto himself for a wife. And thus have we answered him, and we heard that he has collected his whole army to go to war against you, and he intends to pass by the road of Sardunia to fight against your brothers Lucas, and after that he will come to fight against you. And Angeas heard the words of the children of Chittim, which they sent to him in the record, and his anger was kindled, and he rose up and assembled his whole army, and came through the islands of the sea, the road to Sardunia, unto his brother Lucas, king of Sardunia. And Niblos, the son of Lucas, heard that his uncle Angeas was coming, and he went out to meet him with a heavy army, and he kissed him and embraced him. And Niblos said unto Angeas, When you ask my father after his welfare, when I will go with you to fight with Turnus, ask of him to make me captain of his host. And Angeas did so. And he came unto his brother, and his brother came to meet him, and he asked him after his welfare. And Angeas asked his brother Lucas after his welfare, and to make his son Niblos captain of the host. And Lucas did so. And Angeas and his brother Lucas rose up, and they went towards Turnus to battle. And there was with them a great army and a heavy people. And he came in ships, and they came into the province of Ashtarosh. And behold, Turnus came toward them, for he went out to Sardunia, and intended to destroy it, and afterwards to pass on from there to Angeas to fight with him. And Angeas and Lucas his brother met Turnus in the valley of Canopia. And the battle was strong and mighty between them in that place. And the battle was severe upon Lucas king of Sardunia, and all his army fell, and Niblos his son fell also in that battle. And his uncle Angeas commanded his servants, and they made a golden coffin for Niblos, and they put him into it. And Angeas again waged battle toward Turnus, and Angeas was stronger than he, and he slew him, and he smote all his people with the edge of the sword. And Angeas avenged the cause of Niblos his brother's son, and the cause of his army of his brother Lucas. And when Turnus died, the hands of those that survived the battle became weak, and they fled from before Angeas and Lucas his brother. And Angeas and his brother Lucas pursued them unto the high road, which is between Alphanu and Roma. And they slew the whole army of Turnus with the edge of the sword. And Lucas king of Sardunia commanded his servants that they should make a coffin of brass, and that they should place therein the body of his son Niblos. And they buried him in that place. And they buried him in that place where he died. Right? Verse 26. And they built upon it a high tower, and upon the high road, and they called its name after the name of Niblos unto this day. And they also buried Turnus king of Bibentu there in that place with Niblos. And behold, upon the high road between Alphantu and Roma, the grave of Niblos is on one side, and the grave of Turnus on the other, and a pavement between them unto this day. And when Niblos was buried, Lucas his father returned with his army to his land Sardunia, and Angeas his brother king of Africa went with his people unto the city of Bibentu, that is the city of Turnus. And the inhabitants of Bibentu heard of his fame, and they were greatly afraid of him. And they went out to meet him with weeping and supplication. And the inhabitants of Bibentu entreated of Angeas not to slay them, nor destroy their city. And he did so, for Bibentu was in those days reckoned as one of the cities of the children of Chittim. Therefore he did not destroy the city. But from that day forward the troops of the king of Africa would go to Chittim to spoil and plunder it. And whenever they went, Zepho, the captain captain of the host of Angeas would go with them. And it was after this that Angeas turned with his army, and they came to the city of Puzimna. And Angeas took from there Janiah, the daughter of Uzu, for a wife, and brought her unto his city, unto Africa. All right, that's the end of chapter 60. All right, that's chapter 60. That's chapter 60, Mishpachah. All right, and friend. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and get 61 too. All right, so keep your scrolls out. Let's go ahead and get 61 as well. All right, let's keep it going. All right, let's go. All right, Mishpachah, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers, Kingdom. Let's go. Chapter 61, and it reads, And it came to pass at that time, Pharaoh, king of Mizraim, commanded all his people to make for him a strong palace in Mizraim. And he also commanded the sons of Yaakov to assist the Egyptians in the building. And the Egyptians made a beautiful and elegant palace for a royal habitation, and he dwelt therein, and he renewed his government, and he reigned securely. And Zebulun the son of Yaakov died in that year, that is the 72nd year of the going down of the Israelites, right, the Yahudim, to Mizraim, to Egypt. And Zebulun died 114 years old, and was put into a coffin and given into the hands of his children. And in the 75th year he died his brother Simeon. He was 120 years old at his death, and he was also put into a coffin and given into the hands of his children. And Zepho the son of Eliphaz, the son of Esau, captain of the host, to Angeas, king of Dinhaba, was still daily enticing Angeas to prepare for battle to fight with the sons of Yaakov in Mizraim. And Angeas was unwilling to do this thing, for his servants had related to him all the might of the sons of Yaakov, and they had done unto them in their battle with the children of Esau. And Zepho was in those days daily enticing Angeas to fight with the sons of Yaakov in those days. And after some time Angeas hearkened to the Salake, verse 7. And after some time Angeas hearkened to the words of Zepho, and consented to him to fight with the sons of Yaakov in Mizraim. And Angeas got all his people in order, a people numerous as the sands which is upon the seashore. And he formed his resolution to go to Mizraim to battle. And among the servants of Angeas was a youth 15 years old, Balaam, the sons of Bear was his name. And the youth was very wise and understood in the arts of witchcraft. And Angeas said unto Balaam, Conjure for us, I pray you, with the witchcraft, that we may know who will prevail in this battle to which we are now proceeding. And Balaam ordered that they should bring him wax, and he made thereof the likeness of chariots and horsemen, representing the army of Angeas and the army of Mizraim. And he put them in the cunningly prepared waters that he had for that purpose. And he took in his hands the boughs of myrtle trees, and he exercised his cunning, and he joined them over the water, and they appeared unto him in the water, the resembling images of the host of Angeas, falling before the resembling images of the Egyptians and the sons of Yaakov. And Balaam told this thing to Angeas, and Angeas despaired and did not arm himself to go down to Mizraim to battle, and he remained in his city. And when Zepho the son of Eliphaz saw that Angeas despaired of going out to battle with the Egyptians, Zepho fled from Angeas from Africa, and he went and came into Chittim. And all the people of Chittim received him with great honor, and they hired him to fight their battles all the days. And Zepho became exceedingly rich in those days. And the troops of the king of Africa still spread themselves in those days, and the children of Chittim assembled and went to Mount Chuptizia on account of the troops of Angeas, king of Africa, who were advancing upon them. And it was one day that Zepho lost a young heifer, and he went to seek it, and he heard it lowing around the mountain. And Zepho went, and he saw, and behold, there was a large cave at the bottom of the mountain, and there was a great stone there at the entrance of the cave. And Zepho split the stone, and he came into the cave, and he looked, and behold, a large animal was devouring the ox from the middle upward, and resembled a man, and from the middle downward it resembled an animal. And Zepho rose up against the animal and slew it with the sword. All right, I'm interjecting. So he's talking about like a chimera, right? It's not whole animal, man. Half animal, half human, man. Man, talking about these, you know what I'm talking about, those cave dwellers, things that are underground, man. Wickedness. Yeah, it's wickedness, man. Wickedness. Verse 16. And the inhabitants of Chittim heard of this thing, and they rejoiced exceedingly. And they said, What will we do unto this man who has slain this animal that devoured our cattle? And they all assembled to consecrate one day in the year to him. And they called the name thereof Zepho, after his name. And they brought unto him drink offerings year after year on that day. And they brought unto him gifts. At that time, Janiah, the daughter of Uzu, wife of the king Angeas, became ill, and her illness was heavily felt by Angeas and his officers. And Angeas said unto his wise men, What will I do to Janiah, and how will I heal her from her illness? And his wise men said unto him, Because the air of our country is not like the air of the land of Chittim, and our water is not like the water therefore. From this has the queen become ill. For through the change of air and water she became ill, and also because in her country she drank only the water which came from Purma, which her ancestors had brought up with bridges. And Angeas commanded his servants, and they brought unto him in vessels of the waters of Purma, belonging to Chittim, and they weighed those waters with all the waters of the land of Africa, and they found those waters lighter than the waters of Africa. And Angeas saw this thing, and he commanded all his officers to assemble the hewers of stone in thousands and tens of thousands, and they hewed stone without number. And the builders came, and they built an exceedingly strong bridge, right, a whole aqueduct, like a whole water transportation system. And they conveyed the spring of the water of the land of Chittim unto Africa, and those waters were for Janiah the queen, and for her, and for all her concerns, to drink from, and to bake, wash, and bathe therewith, and also to water therewith all seed from which food can be obtained, and all fruit of the ground. And the king commanded that they should bring of the soil of Chittim in large ships, and they also brought stones to build therewith, and the builders built palaces for Janiah the queen, and the queen became healed of her illnesses. Right? And at that revolution of the year, the troops of Africa continued coming to the land of Chittim to plunder as usual. And Zepho, son of Eliphaz, heard the report, and he gave orders concerning them, and he fought with them, and they fled before him, and he delivered the land of Chittim from them. And the children of Chittim saw the valor of Zepho, and the children of Chittim resolved and made Zepho king over them, and he became king over them. And while he reigned, they went to subdue the children of Tubal and all the surrounding islands. And the king Zepho went at their head, and they made war with Tubal and all the islands, and they subdued them. And when they returned from the battle, they renewed his government for him, and they built for him a very large palace for his royal habitation and seat, and they made a large throne for him. And Zepho reigned over the whole land of Chittim and over the land of Italia 50 years. Italy. That's the end of chapter 61. Hallelujah. All right, that's it. Salake for a couple of the little skip-ups there, man. Little skippy-trippy skips, but it's all good. Made it through. And that's the end of that. We just read to 61, all right? So what is that? 59, 60, 61? What was that? I don't know. We'll figure it out in the thumbnail. You'll see it in the title. All right. But thanks for riding with me, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers. I love having y'all along with me. Thanks for the read. It was great. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone's having a very pleasant and relaxed Shabbat evening, as I am. It's about time for me to go get something really, really good to eat, and I'll come back and read some more. But right now, it's time to take a break. I'm going to go ahead and package this one up. In the meantime, in between time, shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to each and every single one of you, your homes, your dwelling places, your loved ones, your friends, your children, and your pets, right? The little fur babies. Y'all, please be safe out there in everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Worship hard, stay zealous. All praises to the Most High. I'll see y'all soon. I love you. Of course. That's right. Yeah.